acrobatics, tail walking, love it.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Coming back at you from the Intercoastal. This is part 2. I tried part 1 a week ago and failed miserably. You ask how? Well, I didn't catch any of the target species. The target species were the flounder, redfish, or trout, but really I was out here to catch some sheep's head off of that bridge right there behind me. I'm not sure how well it comes up, but turns out all I could catch was pufferfish and lizardfish. Not to mention my camera angle was horrible, so you got a really good look at my boat and the water most of the time. I wasn't able to get any decent shots.
What an idiot.
So we're trying a different bridge. It's about 3 miles north of here, and I'm averaging about 3 miles an hour right now, so it's going to take me a while to get there. I'm hoping that the tide changes, and with the incoming tide, it's going to help push me up to maybe 4 or 5 miles an hour. Anyway, target species today, number 1 is sheep's head. I've never caught one of those before. Have a bucket full of fiddler crab in the back here. I also have my normal soft plastics that I always bring along from any intercoastal trip, see if I can catch a flounder, or trout, or redfish while I'm out here. But number 1 is the sheep's head, but we got a long ways to go. So let me stop yapping, let's get the pumping. Well, okay, took me considerably longer than expected. It took me about 1 hour and 40 minutes to get up here. I have a feeling it's longer than 3 miles. Just going to kind of estimating. I'm thinking it's closer to 4 miles, but it took me a while to get up here. This is the bridge here. It's a one of those drawbridges, but it's like a rotating bridge. But there's some pilings on this side, and there's a few on the other side. We're going to fish right along there. The nice thing about these type of drawbridges is they have kind of a structure in between that'll keep me guarded away from the main channel and all the boats coming in the wake, so I can just kind of, I don't think they'll let me anchor, but I can tie up to these pilings over here and fish them vertically with the live crab. So just got a little ways further to go, and we'll have to get the fishing over there. I've been throwing the soft plastic along little fishy looking spots, but it's dead low tide right now. It's hard to find where they're at because all the fish come out of those little creeks and stuff and come out to the deeper water. But I was just making 2 or 3 casts at a spot and then keep on moving. I got to keep it moving because I had so long to go. But anyway, finally made it here. I'm just gonna go get myself set up and get my live bait rig out, and we'll see how we do it. I'm really optimistic. I'm getting here at just the right time, right at dead low tide, so when the tide switches and starts coming back in, that's when the bite should start picking up, when you start getting some of that current and bait flowing around. So we'll see how we do. Like I said, I'm optimistic. I'm excited. I've heard lots of good things about this particular bridge. There's already a boat fishing there, but I think there's plenty of room for the 2 of us. And then depending on how I do there, I might start heading back and just start fishing my way back along with the tide, because all these grass lines right here should do well with the soft plastic. And I passed a number of docks and harbors on the way over here, and I might fish those with the crab. So anyway, let's get ourselves set up. We'll see how we do. All right, so what I got here, it's called a knocker rig. Got a sliding sinker right here, a little bead to protect my knot straight down to my hook, and a live fiddler crab. And my idea, I'm gonna cast it all along, right along these little pilings, all under here, and then over on this side. Now they're fishing over here, so I'm gonna let them have their space. So I'm gonna fish all this over here. That was a terrible cast. Now with sheep's head, you want to get right up against the structure. Now ideally I would have anchored a little bit closer. Fish on, I'm not sure what it is, does not feel like it's a sheepy. Oh, interesting. Oh wow, black sea bass. Haven't caught one of these up here. I've caught one of these in Florida. Black sea bass.
Really?
Yeah. That is so cool. Would never expected that. Fish on. Ah, it's a sheep's head. It's a sheep's head. Yeah, baby. There we go. There we go. My first ever. Let me get the net under him before he flips out. There we go. All right, mission accomplished. We came a long way for this guy, but we got him. All right, let's get a measure on him. Oh no, he's far short. He's 12.5 inches. Okay. Fat guy, he's been eating good. Get some pictures of him getting back in the water. There he goes. Off he goes. Good release. Okay, you just got to get right up against the structure. Just drop it straight down. All I do is just suspend that crab down there. And what those sheephead do, they just come up and very gently pick it up. It's not like they strike it. They just bite it. They kind of crunch into it. Something's picking at it. Another one. This is definitely a sheepy. Yep. Now I know. I've got it down now. I figured it out. About the same size as the first one. All right. This was definitely worth that long trip. Pretty cool fish. Really cool fish. Very nice. All right, buddy. Thank you so much for the fight. Oh no! See that? Okay, so a good way of checking to see how much line you have out, I have a 7-foot rod here, so I know I got another 2 feet here, so that's 9 feet of line. So I don't have to let in, open the bail, just kind of just drop my rod tip down, let that just kind of go all the way. That way I keep contact with it all the way and doesn't hit the bottom. Wow, I didn't even feel that. A pinfish. At least I think it's a pinfish. It's either a pin or a pig. I'm just gonna fish straight down. Alright, we're on the opposite end of the bridge here. Not quite as deep, it's about 7 feet deep here. Same pattern. Little puffer fish. Oh man, my line is all frayed up. Anyway. Him puff up. I was wondering if I was going to catch any of these today. I caught 5 of them last week. But he is really puffing up. Gotta watch out for that beak there. Little puffy guy. There he goes. But all of this right here, that is not good. I have to reach on my leader. Throwing my soft placer for a little bit. I saw something chasing bait, so like that. Alright, what do we got here? Another black sea bass. Okay. Alright, sir. Thank you for the fight. Off he goes. Right in here is where I caught the sea bass out of. Let's see if we can get ourselves another bite here. bite and see if I took my bait. Nope. Wow, I had 2 crabs on there that time. He took both of them. Got my little handy dandy clip here. What's nice about this is, since I'm not allowed to anchor here, clip onto these things. The reason they don't want you anchoring is there's an electrical line that runs underneath here, and obviously they don't want the anchors getting caught up in there. But this will hold me in place. And this will allow me to fish these pilings here. I'm gonna fish about another half hour, start heading back, because I got a long ride back. There we go. Oh! He broke me off. That was a sheep. Damn it. All right, let's retime. Slaying these sea bass. I'm sure that's a black sea bass. Pretty fish though. Fat. Okay, so we're taking the bite. Whew. Alright, let's get another crab on there and see if we can still get us another sheepy. One more sheephead. All I want is one more. And I'll head back. One of those sea bass. Alright, look at that. Thank you for the fight. Okay, so I've left the bridge. I'm gonna start working my way back, but I saw some action over here. And I see some mullet right over here. Let's see. There's more mullet right here. See, drains like this. This is where redfish will start working their way up into the grass. Lizardfish. I mean, he hit as soon as I hit the water. It's a good cast. It's been an absolutely gorgeous day. Oh, I missed him. It might have been a flounder the way it hit. Okay, we are almost back to the boat launch. When I say almost, I think I have another mile. I can see the bridge from here, so I know I'm getting kind of close. But this long pedal was absolutely worth it. Those 2 sheep's head made the whole trip worthwhile. Those sea bass were just bonus on top of all that. So yeah, it was definitely a good day. The weather could not have been any better. It was just an absolutely gorgeous day today. On the way back, I've been trolling a paddle tail and casting it to points here and there, and I landed 6 more lizardfish, had 2 get off both sides, tons of lizardfish. Guess I have that pattern figured out. But all in all, definitely a great day. Like, I don't mind this long pedal on a day like today. Just gorgeous day. Just beautiful scenery. A lot of people on boats. Everyone's being real friendly and helpful and waving. It's just a good vibe today. Plus, I saw those dolphin this morning on the way out. And I've noticed every time I see dolphin, it's been a good fishing day, whether it's on the way out or on the way back. If I've seen dolphin on that day, it's been a good fishing trip. So let's just hope that that's a good omen. So we'll keep an eye out for more dolphin in the future. That was an awesome trip. I'm so happy to finally have caught those sheep's head. I'm so thankful to the guys at the bait shop and the guys at the boat launch. Everyone told me the same thing last week, that I needed to come up to this other bridge, and they were sure enough right. So I'm actually really glad and thankful those guys are willing to share that information, because fishermen can be tight-lipped about stuff like that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. We're gonna catch you on the next fishing adventure.